Happy Sabbath, primary class. I have your story corner today, and our story is Joe's Prayer in a Tree. Grandpa, please tell us just one more story, the children begged. And this is the story Grandpa told. When I was just 8 years old, began Grandpa, my mother died. And before long, I was without a home. But kind Farmer Brown and his good wife took me in and cared for me. One morning at the breakfast table, Farmer Brown said, "Joe, we are going to market today. While we're gone, please go down to the woods where we saw those hawks building a nest. Climb the trees and destroy their nests. Hawks are dangerous. They steal our chickens." After Farmer and Mrs. Brown drove away in their big wagon, I went into the woods. I climbed the trees and I destroyed several hawk nests. I climbed one old tree larger than the others. Near the top, a big limb had broken from the tree. I looked down the hole that the broken off limb had left in the tree, and sure enough, down in the opening was a hawk's nest. I let myself down into the opening to kick the nest apart, but it turned out that the tree was hollow under the nest, and suddenly the nest gave way and I went crashing down, down, down. I was horrified. There I was inside a hollow tree, and even though I tried as hard as I could, I wasn't able to climb back up into the smooth inside of the tree. It seemed as if I was doomed to die in that hollow tree. How could anyone ever find me? I began to pray. "Please, Jesus, help me," I begged. Then I noticed a small opening in the side of the tree where someone had started to cut it down. Through the opening, I could see an old road that hardly anyone ever used anymore. Can you imagine how happy I was when I saw a team of horses pulling a wagon along the road? When it came nearer, I began shouting as loudly as I could. The man driving the team turned his head this way and that way. He couldn't imagine where that voice was coming from. Of course, I kept shouting, and finally the man climbed slowly down from the wagon and walked in my direction. "What are you doing in there?" he asked. I told him what had happened. "Please chop a hole and get me out," I begged. "I can't get you out of there. You'll have to stay in there," teased the man. But he soon brought his axe and chipped a hole big enough for me to get out. Oh, how thankful I was. I don't understand why my horses turned down this old road," the man said. "I haven't been down this road in years." "I know why," I told him. "I prayed for Jesus to send someone to get me out of the tree, and he sent you." What a wonderful ending.